Ciao Gianmario, come stai?
What a pleasure, Luca, to see you back at Bocconi.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Always
so
a pleasure.
let me get started with a question. You graduated in the 80s, in the mid 80s, and you started in marketing, and then early on in your career, you went to general management directly. You have seen at least two waves of leadership styles. So what are the core things that have changed over the years in your view?
Well, again, first of all, I was promoted very early and, probably was not even ready, but somehow I made it. I believe the critical piece is, one is a capability piece. The trade has evolved a lot. In my generation, you had to do marketing to go for a GM position. Nowadays, given all the evolution of the trade, and especially now with the e-commerce and the omni-channel strategy, it is critical to have a much wider exposure to the commercial piece. That's, I would say, in terms of capability, that's the biggest difference. In terms of style, we have been moving from more command of control, that was typical of the baby boomers generation, now to be able to really manage a mosaic of different kind of culture and generations that you have now. Millennials is a big piece of the workforce, and they move for different values, for different reasons in certain cases. And so it is very critical that you are able to actually motivate and work together with these people that are very smart, but they need to kind of relate to the company in a different way that is definitely not just a hierarchical system.
Sure. You've done some private equity, but most of your career has been spent in the fast-moving consumer good industry, which is a crucial sector for the economy. You've worked for S.C. Johnson, for Igloo Group, and the last 20 years in Campbell Soup. What are the core changes you have seen in this big industry?
Well, there are, what my boss called seismic shift, and they're impacting many, many areas. I would say the two most critical that I see is one in terms of consumer. You have different generation of consumer that have different needs. We are working as Campbell, we are focusing a lot in snacking. All the multiple snacking every day is driven by millennials. They want better for you, they want functional benefit. So that's a key area. The other piece is technology. There is a massive impact of how you make a decision, how you sell the product, how you service your customer, and the content, the delivery of the content. So there is a much, much higher level of integration with the omni-channels. Basically, you can shop from anywhere, from your phone, in the supermarkets, from home, and sooner or later you'll be able to shop really everywhere. So that requires company to move much faster, and the content of managerial skills and how you manage this mosaic of different people in the office is going to become always, crucial every time.
As a matter of fact, managerial skills have become even more crucial, and in fact, we are investing a lot at schools in order to improve their qualities. And clearly, there is a difference between the technical skills and the behavioral skills.
Yeah, in terms of technical skills, I believe the weight of what you need to learn today is significantly different. That what, when I started, even in marketing, we think the way you were doing research today and what yesterday and what you could do today is a completely different way of operating. You have very cheap tools online. You can do crowdsourcing. You can do a lot of activity that are faster and actually much more efficient. In terms of skills, I believe the major change. Still, the value set has to be there. Still, people have to trust you. Trust is still the glue. But you need to motivate and understand people completely differently, because millennials are moved and they want to see different kind of things. As an example, company purpose. This is such a relevant element in the moment you choose a company. When I was looking for a company, I was looking for a job. They are looking for a purpose. So you need to make this adjustment to make sure that you can ensure the best talent so that the company can be successful.
Sure. So Luca, let me ask you what it meant Bocconi for you yesterday and what it means today.
Well, yesterday for me was a new city. I didn't know anybody. It was a big challenge in terms of how to learn to study. Great learning. I have a lot of friends that I'm still in very close contact with them today. Today, for me, Bocconi is something that changed my life, gave me, this capability of managing issues, being resilient, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to this university. I love to come back here. I love to have the chance to give back something, however I can. And I really urge you to bring it to even higher level. I know you're already number 4 in Europe, if I'm not mistaken, and so number one is only 3 plays away. So looking forward to it.
We'll do our best, Luca. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, and see you soon.